The road to Bilbao is officially set, and the stage is now perfectly prepared for a thrilling conclusion to the 2026 EPCR Challenge Cup. For teams, Ulster Rugby, Exeter Chiefs, Montpellier Hérault Rugby, and Dragons RFC, remain in contention, each carrying their own ambitions, history, and momentum into what promises to be an electrifying semi-final weekend. With a coveted place in the final at San Mamés Stadium on the line, the semi-finals offer a fascinating blend of pedigree, form, and underdog spirit. From Belfast to Montpellier, the action is set to deliver drama, intensity, and unforgettable moments. Ulster Rugby vs Exeter Chiefs, a clash of ambition and experience. The first semi-final sees Ulster Rugby hosting Exeter Chiefs at the EPCR Stadium in Belfast. This encounter is more than just a battle for a place in the final. It's a meeting of two proud clubs chasing a title that has so far eluded them. Ulster enter this contest with confidence and momentum. Their journey to the semi-finals has been built on resilience and attacking flair. After securing a strong third-place seeding in the pool stages, the Irish province navigated two tough knockout matches. A narrow 28-24 victory over Ospreys tested their composure, while a dominant 41-24 win against Stade Rochelis showcased their attacking capabilities. Playing at home gives Ulster a significant advantage. Belfast is known for its passionate rugby crowd, and the atmosphere at the EPCR Stadium is expected to be electric. For a team that thrives on momentum, that support could prove decisive. Historically, Ulster have tasted European glory before, lifting the Champions Cup in 1999. However, success in the Challenge Cup has remained elusive. This season represents a golden opportunity to add a new chapter to their European story and end a long wait for silverware. Standing in their way are the formidable Exeter Chiefs. The English side arrives in Belfast with a reputation for physicality, structure, and big game experience. Their path to the semi-finals has been anything but straightforward. They first overcame Munster Rugby with a 31-21 victory at Sandy Park before edging a dramatic 44-41 win over Benetton Rugby in Treviso. Exeter's pedigree in European rugby cannot be overlooked. They famously lifted the Champions Cup in the 2019-20 season, proving their ability to perform on the biggest stage. However, like Ulster, they have never won the Challenge Cup, adding an extra layer of motivation to their campaign. This semi-final promises a fascinating tactical battle. Ulster's attacking dynamism will be tested against Exeter's disciplined defensive structure and forward dominance. The outcome may well hinge on which team can impose their style early and maintain composure under pressure. Montpellier Hérault Rugby vs Dragons RFC, power meets underdog spirit. The second semi-final shifts the spotlight to France, where Montpellier Hérault Rugby host Dragons RFC at the EPCR Stadium. Montpellier come into this clash as one of the tournament favourites, and for good reason. The French club has a proud history in the Challenge Cup, having lifted the trophy twice, in 2016 and 2021. Now, they are firmly focused on securing a third title. Their route to the semi-finals has been nothing short of dominant. A crushing 53-13 victory over USA Perpignan demonstrated their attacking firepower, while a comprehensive 45-22 win against Connacht Rugby highlighted their physical superiority. Montpellier's performances have drawn comparisons to the powerful, direct style often associated with top-tier international sides. Their ability to combine brute strength with clinical finishing makes them a formidable opponent for any team. However, rugby is a sport where underdogs often rise to the occasion, and Dragons RFC embody that spirit perfectly. Entering the knockout stages as the 13th-ranked team, few would have predicted their journey to the semi-finals. Their campaign has been defined by resilience and belief. A stunning 36-31 victory over Stade Francais at the intimidating Stade Jean Bouin announced their arrival as genuine contenders. They followed that up with another impressive performance, defeating Zebra Parma 35-32 in a tightly contested quarter-final. For Dragons, this semi-final represents a chance to make history. They will enter the match as clear underdogs, but that status could work in their favor. With less pressure and everything to gain, they have the freedom to play with ambition and express themselves on the big stage. The key challenge for Dragons will be coping with Montpellier's physicality and maintaining defensive discipline. If they can absorb early pressure and capitalize on scoring opportunities, an upset is not beyond the realm of possibility. The road to Bilbao, a final worthy of the journey. The winners of these two semi-finals will advance to the 2026 EPCR Challenge Cup final, set to take place at the iconic San Mamés Stadium in Bilbao on Friday, May 22. San Mamés, known for its modern design and passionate atmosphere, provides the perfect stage for a European final. The venue has hosted major football matches and is renowned for creating unforgettable sporting moments. Now, it will welcome two rugby teams battling for continental glory. The final represents more than just a trophy. For Ulster and Exeter, it is an opportunity to claim a title that has long eluded them. For Montpellier, it is a chance to cement their legacy as one of the competition's most successful clubs. For Dragons, it is the dream of completing one of the most remarkable underdog stories in recent rugby history. Key dates and match details. The semi-finals are scheduled as follows: Ulster Rugby vs Exeter Chief State, Saturday, May 2. Venue, Montpellier Stadium. Kickoff, 17:30 British Summer Time, 18:30 Central European Summer Time. Montpellier Hérault Rugby vs Dragons RFC. Date, Sunday, May 3. Venue, Montpellier Stadium. Kickoff, 14:30 local time, 13:30 British Summer Time. EPCR Challenge Cup Final. Date, Friday, May 22. Venue, San Mamés Stadium. Kickoff, 2100 hours. Local time, 2000 hours British Summer Time. Global audiences will be able to follow the action through broadcasters including beIN Sports, Flow Rugby, EPCR Rugby.tv, Supersport, and Premier Sports. A tournament defined by drama. This season's Challenge Cup has delivered everything rugby fans could hope for: dramatic comebacks, high-scoring thrillers, and unexpected results. From Exeter's nail-biting victory in Treviso to Dragons' stunning upset in Paris, the competition has consistently produced unforgettable moments. As the semi-finals approach, the narrative is perfectly balanced. Two established contenders face off in Belfast, while a powerhouse meets a fearless underdog in Montpellier. Each match carries its own storylines, but both share the same prize: a place in the final and a shot at European glory. The beauty of knockout rugby lies in its unpredictability. Form, history, and rankings can all be overturned in 80 minutes of intensity. That is what makes these semi-finals so compelling. Any of the four teams has the potential to rise to the occasion and seize their moment. Conclusion: everything to play for. With just two matches separating these teams from the trophy, the stakes could not be higher. Ulster Rugby and Exeter Chiefs will battle for supremacy in Belfast, while Montpellier Hérault Rugby and Dragons RFC clash in Montpellier. Each team brings its own strengths, ambitions, and storylines into the semi-finals. Whether it's the pursuit of a first Challenge Cup title, the quest for a third crown, or the dream of an underdog triumph, the narrative possibilities are endless. As fans count down to kickoff, one thing is certain: the journey to Bilbao is set to deliver drama, passion, and world-class rugby. Only two teams will emerge victorious this weekend, but all four have already played their part in making this season's Challenge Cup one to remember.